Alright guys, 2025 was a huge year for Forsaken, from massive updates to moments nobody expected. Let's go over some of the biggest moments from 2025. There was a scrap skin called Shara, designed as a 1x1x1x1 skin by DOS. It was never greenlit and, therefore, was never released in Forsaken. DOS created full animations for this skin. The skin was likely inspired by Shara from Undertale. There was also a chase theme made for this skin by Panasco 2007. There were also voice lines created, but DOS has mentioned there were too many to post on X. Due to this skin not being released, controversy arose, and people started sending hate toward the Forsaken team. DOS made the model because he liked it, but it wasn't greenlit due to recognizability issues, meaning it was hard to tell that it was 1x1x1x1. Everyone on the team liked the skin, and while it's unfortunate that it wasn't released, don't send hate toward the Forsaken team for it. So, the RDC 2025 event just happened with a lot of awards given out to Roblox games. Forsaken was nominated for 5 categories and won one, Best Survival Game. We even got Hitoko and Basil giving a speech for winning the award. Forsaken was also nominated for the Builderman Award, but lost to Grow a Garden. We also got new skins to celebrate winning the Best Survival Game Bloxy Award. Bloxy Shedletsky has custom slash animations, an emote while holding the Bloxy Award, particle effects, and could even be a better alternative to the golden skin. Bloxy Builderman has particle effects, a massive Roblox logo on his back, plus custom skins on his sentry and dispenser. There's also been backlash about TAF's milestone skins. Some people think they look great, but others say they're bad because there's no progression or evolution shown through them, and they look like they were done in a single day. To some, they don't feel like milestone skins at all, more like skins you just buy in the shop. Some even said the devs should have stuck with the old TAF milestone skins. This backlash affected Coconut, who made the models, and at the time of release they felt awful seeing all the hate directed at them. The next redesign is to Cerulean's replacement, which has been changed to a character that is inspired and based off the items of the same name, Wanwood. Many aspects of Cerulean will still be carried over, such as being transfemme and their association with the druidic items of Roblox. Wanwood's design is based more so on the actual origins of the Wanwood texture than of the texture itself, a poem entitled Spring and Fall. However, you will see the texture being incorporated much more heavily into her milestones. So, with the winter update, we got to new collabs, one of them being the Tower Defense Simulator collab to earn the free Noli Narrator skin. To unlock it, you had to reach level 35 and beat the newest event on hard mode, which is fairly long and difficult. You were also able to play it with other players to complete the mode. There was actual scrapped content for flowers, including Whistle Irony and Occurrence Forms, created by Bells Necrosis, the lead animator. Unfortunately, due to personal matters, his work was scrapped. The first thing we get to see is the Whistle Irony intro, with 2 different flowers, one running and the other trying to jump scare us. We also have animations for flowers, including the idle animation, walking, running, both attack animations punches, and his ability call, where he stands in place and whistles, using it to attack survivors. Additionally, there's a stunned animation and the transformation where flowers becomes lore accurate. There are also animations that could be used for a short time before transforming back. With this, there were 2 executions, one for the normal form and one for the transformed form, as flowers treat survivors as toys. The Whistle Occurrence walk animation showed him floating in the air while tweaking out into his transformed version. We also got both models and the render that was supposed to be used. So that's the scrapped content for flowers. But there was little progress on the base flowers, as Bells Necrosis wasn't able to animate much due to personal issues. Whistle Irony was a substitute to complete the base flowers much quicker. So we just got a new concept of what's on it. X would look like if he ever returned to Forsaken. It was made for fun, but is a completely different version compared to the old one, with a mashup of features and modifications to make it resemble Area 51 Sonic. It clearly took inspiration from others, but was changed enough so it doesn't exactly copy 2011X. We also got the idle animation done by Vess for fun, and it actually looks amazing, with some fans even getting emotional over it because bro looks like a wild animal. Many people are claiming it's the best Sonic model they've seen, calling it very unique. However, there's still no confirmation of it being released anytime soon, so for now, it's just a concept. Do you want this to be the new model? So one killer that everyone seems to have completely forgotten about is Star Glitcher, a killer that Coconut actually showed off around 8 months ago. What's funny is that people recently saw Coconut repost the concept and immediately assumed it was a brand new leak, even though this has been public information for a long time now. It's just one of those things the Forsaken community moved on from. So when it resurfaced, everyone acted like they were seeing it for the first time. Now, when it comes to Star Glitcher's design, we actually have multiple concept versions to look at. The earliest one is the purple model, basically a character replacement that fit Forsaken style at the time. That one wasn't the final direction, but it hinted at where the developers wanted to take it at the time. Then back in June, Coconut shared another concept skin, which had a completely different feel. This version was more of crystal design, with sharp angles, a glowing halo floating above its head, and a body that honestly looks like they put a diamond camo onto a Robloxian. There's also another concept for a skin I think that was based on Prettyverse, but as Star Glitcher. And this is where things get interesting, because Star Glitcher actually replaced an older planned killer named Rook. Coconut even gave Star Glitcher a full idle animation using Rook's original model, which shows that development on this killer went further than people realized. But even with all of this, the final official design for Star Glitcher still hasn't been revealed. Every version we've seen so far is either a concept, an early model, or potential skin ideas that might come to the game later on. What we do know is that Star Glitcher is heavily inspired by an old Roblox script, which makes sense for it to be added to Forsaken. Could we finally see Star Glitcher appear in Forsaken sometime soon? So, Yeslo, a Noli skin that has been in limbo since the Noli update, has finally got some sad news. The owner of the skin, Back on Strips, has said that the skin is dead. We now have the very old design of the hallucination laugh, and then a new Viola and Eurus together, who are the two people that made up Yeslo. Yeslo even got another remodel from the previous one, with this version being way more square, the hat now sitting on the side, and Yeslo looking more like a clown. Yeslo also had a bunch of custom SFX and actually had a voice. Here are some of them. With many people upset to see it not coming after waiting so long for this skin, we still don't know if it will return anytime soon. So for now, all we can do is hope. Many glitches in Forsaken have been patched with the recent update, but there are still many that remain in the game and are completely broken. I will show you a few of them so the devs know which ones to patch. Plus, so anyone who is getting falsely banned or sees others abusing them in a public match can be aware. The first glitch is a simple one. It's just a spot you can easily land on in the Underground War map. All you have to do is fall from above and land on the flag right underneath, no tech or abilities required. And Jason and other killers can't even attack you from here. But if Jason manages to get to the spot as well, you'll be riding him like a hog rider. The other glitch is even more broken. As Noli, you can use your Void Rush to essentially teleport across the map. To do this, the player disconnects their internet during the Void Rush and reconnects it ASAP to travel across the map in seconds. It's insanely broken and needs to be fixed soon. Hopefully, this helps you spot when someone is abusing these glitches so you can avoid them. Abusing them can lead to a ban, which is definitely not worth it. So Pizza Game, a roguelike FPS about everything but pizza, had its age rating changed to 17+, which completely ruined its discoverability. The maturity rating was set to restricted, meaning hardly anyone could play it except 18+ accounts. But recently, the game has finally returned to Roblox. The rating has now been changed to moderate, which is still fairly high, but it allows the game to be discovered by many more players. With that, the Elliot Monster skin, a collab skin from Pizza Game, originally required players to defeat the mini-boss in Pizza Game and earn the badge to unlock it in Forsaken. However, you can also purchase the skin in the shop for $800, or if you want it for free, try beating the mini-boss in level 3 to get it. It's great to see this game back after Roblox's moderation system completely destroyed it overnight. But now that it's returned, things are finally looking up. Various Jason skins have been removed from the shop, including Manhattan, Arrival, Michelle Myers, Michael Myers, and Leatherface. These skins were removed due to copyright concerns, but they will likely return with different designs. Jason's Milestone skins will also be reworked, so all of the old Milestone skins will be removed to avoid copyright, as they are references to the Friday the 13th movies. A lot of Roblox players are still confused about the new age verification updates, but this change could end up affecting Forsaken more than people realize. Roblox is now rolling out stricter age requirements for certain features, including chat settings and how communication works in-game. And while this isn't directly targeting Forsaken, it does impact games with more mature themes. Forsaken relies heavily on player communication, whether it's survivors calling out killer locations, discussing strategies, or even just chatting in lobbies. If Roblox continues tightening restrictions for accounts under certain age brackets, younger players might lose access to features they've always used in Forsaken, which could change how matches feel. It doesn't stop there. Some of these new moderation tools are meant to detect unsafe interactions, and because Forsaken is a horror game with darker themes, it's possible the game could see stricter oversight compared to lighter genres. That doesn't mean the game is in danger, but it does mean the developers might need to adjust how chat systems or reporting features work. The update is mainly focused on protecting younger players, but it definitely creates new challenges for games with mixed-age communities like Forsaken. So even though this wasn't aimed at Forsaken specifically, the ripple effects could still be felt over the next few updates. That pretty much sums up Forsaken in 2025. With everything already teased, 2026 is shaping up to be even bigger. Which moment stood out the most? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.